What's up? It's Greggatron. I want to talk to y'all real quick about Lori Lightfoot, right? So as you've seen last week, she got kicked out of office or voted out or whatever you want to call it. So now they got this runoff election coming up in Chicago. Well, that's not even what this video's about. She's saying, man, look at them shoulders. She's saying she got voted out because of racism and sexism. Just think about that for a second. At what point do people just take responsibility? This is a 40-something, 50-something-year-old woman, and she's blaming her failures on racism and sexism. How's that possible if the people of Chicago voted you in the first place? They voted you in 4 years ago. So she had that spot as mayor for 4 years. Now all of a sudden the city is racist and sexist. I don't get that. And I talked about this in a different video. Like, at what point do people take responsibility for their own actions? Like, they didn't vote you out because the crime was so bad. They didn't vote you out because there was killing every weekend. And I live in Illinois. I ain't going to tell y'all which city I'm in. But my news feed, it's like every Juneteenth, every Father's Day weekend, every Veterans Day weekend, Memorial Day weekend, pretty much every weekend period, there's like over 100 shootings. Not necessarily deaths, but people getting shot. Like, how's that good? You got homicides, you got burglaries, break-ins. This is Gotham City we talking about in real life. Do I even need to mention rape? Like, all this, everything bad that you can imagine is going on in Chicago. You got rioting, looting. And during the 2020 riots, didn't she tell the cops to stand down? Don't engage, she said. Don't do your job. And then when the people are fed up, like, we can't keep having this woman up in here. She's saying it's because she's a woman that they don't want her. Because she's black. Like, that doesn't even make sense. What does your skin color have to do with your ability to do good or bad? What does you being black have to do with you being I was about to curse. What does you being black have to do with you being a crappy individual? I just don't get it, man. Like, I'm black, right? I'm black. And every time I failed at something in life, it was for one of 3 reasons. I either wasn't strong enough, I wasn't fast enough, or I wasn't smart enough. And I'm going to put a 4th one in there. Or I didn't have enough endurance. And I'm going to tell y'all a story real quick. I don't know, about 6 years ago, I was trying to be a police officer. And I got the push-ups down. I got the bench press down. I got the sit-ups down. Those were all down pat. But I couldn't get the running right. I could run the 1.5 miles, just not in the time period they needed me to do it. So that's why I'm not a cop. But that's my fault, because I didn't practice my running long enough. That's on me. That has nothing to do with this. It was just the rules, the procedure. Y'all have to run 1.5 miles for X amount of time. And if you can't do it, you can't be a cop. And after that, let's say I had completed it, I still would have had to do the psychological and all that good stuff. Probably a written test. But my point is, that was on me. Why would I blame the white man because I can't be a police officer. Now, I can always retake that test. You know what I'm saying? If I can run 1.5 miles, I'm sure they'll accept me. Why can't people just have that type of mindset? Why can't people just say, you know what, I effed up. I failed this city. I failed as mayor or governor or whatever. No. So you saying it's racism and sexism and the fact that she's a lesbian, all this mess, her saying that means she's not taking any responsibility. Like, just none. Nada. Zero. Homicides just piling up. That's all I wanted to say. Just ridiculous. At what point do people just say, okay, enough is enough? Enough is enough. I have had it with these mother-loving snakes on this mother-loving plane. Yeah, but we'll see what happens with this runoff election. Hopefully they vote for the guy who supports law enforcement. You know, we need someone tough in there. We need a Commissioner Gordon. Know what I mean? A lot of Batman references. This is Gotham City we talking about in real life. All right? All right. Peace.